Hey guys, welcome back. On the couch right now, we have Hayley Bell. She's the Director of Sexual Awareness for the USC, and we are super happy to have you on the couch.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely.
Okay, so in the words of Salt and Pepper, let's talk about sex.
Sounds great.
Okay, but let's start slow. Just tell us a little bit about the events that are going on this week and what you do for Western.
Sure. So this week is Safe Sex Awareness. We've been running a booth in the atrium of the UCC all week long. We're giving away tons of free stuff. We had the public health unit come in to help us out. We had the regional HIV/AIDS connection come in, and they both brought in tons of resources that they're giving away for free to everybody who wants them, and hundreds of condoms to give away to everybody.
That's a good thing.
We also are running something called the Condom Game, which is sort of similar to Manhunt. Everybody who's playing is wearing these purple wristbands.
Okay.
And what happens is that you get assigned an STI, and we give you a condom that you have to carry around with you for the whole week. And if you run into somebody else who's also playing the game and you don't have your condom, then you catch whatever STI they have.
Ooh, creative.
Yeah, not
This
good.
is really scary.
So the goal of the game is to get to the end of the week without catching anybody else's STIs. And we're going to be announcing winners for that next week.
Cool, that's really, what's your STI?
I have chlamydia.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
It's a popular one.
Yeah.
Cool, so talk to us a little bit about how students can stay safe on campus, things that they should kind of know about sexual awareness.
Sure. My biggest one is that people really just need to be able to talk about sex. Because if you can't talk about it, then you're never going to be able to get informed on keeping yourself safe.
For sure.
So my biggest goal with the sexual health campaign is just to get people to break down the stigma that surrounds talking about sex and just be able to talk about it like any other subject.
There totally
Okay.
is a stigma attached. I'm feeling a little awkward just talking about it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's a really common feeling, and that's what I want to work on. But other than that, like really just getting informed and knowing what options are out there is really important.
Do you think the students on campus are informed? Like, is there like a familiar STI that comes up every now and again?
Students are fairly informed on the more mainstream aspects of sexual health, so birth control, STIs, condoms, that kind of thing. But some of the more less talked about aspects, such as like queer sexual health, other sexual health medical options that are available, things like that, the emotional context of sexual health, those things don't get talked about as much, and they're really important too.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, we just got to clear the air on one thing, and I don't want to look like I know nothing. Can you just tell the difference between an STI and an STD? I know some people get these confused.
So there actually is no difference. They refer to the same thing. We used to use the term STD, which was sexually transmitted disease, but now the term that sexual health educators prefer to use is STI, which stands for sexually transmitted infection.
Right.
Because that's really more accurate. That's what they are. A disease kind of makes people think about like something that you're born with and that you're gonna have for the rest of your life. It's really scary. But a lot of sexually transmitted infections, you can treat them with a week of antibiotics and then it's gone. Yeah.
Because there's a bacterial infection and then a virus. I think that's the two different kinds.
Exactly. Any bacterial infections, so that's chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, those can all be treated with antibiotics, and once you treat it, it's gone. You don't have it for the rest of your life.
Okay.
And then the viral ones, those are HPV, HIV, herpes, and those ones you can't cure. Antibiotics don't work for them. But there are medications available that suppress the symptoms. You know, they prolong lifespan with things like HIV. It's really a lot easier to treat nowadays. There are a lot more options, and health outcomes are a lot better.
Definitely. So these are just some misconceptions that we have. Are there any other ones that really stand out in your mind that you hear a lot?
The big one that I hear a lot is the idea that people who sleep with multiple partners are necessarily sort of unclean, and they're looked down upon, called slut, that kind of thing. But really, as long as you're being safe and you're communicating with your partner, it doesn't matter who you sleep with, doesn't matter how many people you sleep with, you're going to be in good condition.
That's
So
a
you're
great thing to talk
saying you
about.
can have a lot of sex, but you have to be protected.
Absolutely. One of the biggest parts of my campaign as being really sex positive.
Definitely.
So sex isn't something that's wrong and scary that nobody should do. You know, it's sex. It's good.
One
it's
thing
healthy.
that's scary.
I don't know what this is. Like,
Yeah.
Let's quickly, we only got a few more seconds here. Let's quickly talk about these props you brought in.
Okay, so this is a female condom.
Wow. Never seen one.
It's a different option for people who might not necessarily want to negotiate using a standard penetrative condom.
Yeah.
The great thing about these is that the female partner can actually put it in ahead of time.
Oh, great.
So, like, if you're going out to the bar and you
So-
know you're going to be getting drunk and you might hook up with someone and you don't want to worry about
Yeah.
negotiating your male partner putting the condom on, then
You know, that's
you can
actually
put-
a great
So
alternative.
you equip yourself before you go out.
Right, you put it
That's
in before
awesome.
you go out to the bar, and then
Okay.
you're covered. You don't have to worry about
Perfect.
it.
Yeah, that
For
is
girls
really
going to the bar, that's
convenient.
perfect. And
You take
this
note
is
of that.
this is so new to me as well.
Yes.
Oh,
This
it's
is a
like-
dental dam. This is for performing
Does it smell?
vaginal
Oh my
oral
God, it
sex
smells
or anal
good.
oral sex. These are flavored. This
Nice.
one's grape.
Oh, okay.
So you just put it over the area
Yeah.
and then go to town.
Yeah,
and
'cause it's
You
really
put
thin.
it over the area.
I can feel myself
Exactly.
through it, so
It's
that's
the
awesome.
same material as your traditional
bad.
condom. It's
great.
just designed specifically for oral sex.
Awesome.
Okay.
Those are such great things. Thank you
Yes.
so much for coming on and telling us about all the wonderful tools you can use.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned, guys. We're going to be playing Celebrity Sex Scandal right after this.